Come on in. There's no music, but there is a party. How you doing, sir?
Good. Hi, Manny. You well?
Have you had an opportunity to see Tim in the last couple of years box?
Just highlight.
Yeah, just highlights of it. Yeah. What do you think about the highlights that you saw, Tim?
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's okay. He's good. Yeah. Is that good enough for you when
It's
like
right.
the
Good.
right? It's like
I'm happy. I'm happy.
It's like I get to sit next to you. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Shawn Porter here with the great Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao and Tim Soul Taker Tszyu. We'll say it like that, all right? Tim, you got to tell me, how good does it feel? How does it feel sitting next to a legend, a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, like next week in Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, it's a great honor for me, you know. He's a legend of the sport. I remember when I was young, I used to always watch him. He used to be my favorite fighter. So to be sitting here, it's crazy.
It's been said that he is your favorite fighter.
Yeah.
You guys had a chance to spar together once upon a time, right? What fight was that he was helping you get ready for, Manny?
Thurman.
When you got sparred? Keith Thurman?
Yeah.
Did you know your dad's last fight was against Ricky Hatton?
Yeah.
And Manny being your favorite fighter, you fast forward years later, Manny, remarkable knockout to Ricky Hatton.
Down again. And he might be out this time. That's it. Ricky Hatton is done. Knocked out in the second round by Manny Pacquiao. Is there any question that he is the best fighter in the world right now?
Was there a sense of like vengeance for your dad?
You can't imagine how happy I was.
What?
I was so happy when Manny got that knockout. It was a big moment.
You understood, like, that's the last guy that my dad
fought. Yes.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah. You fast forward, have you had an opportunity to see Tim in the last couple of years box?
Just highlight.
Yeah, just highlights of it. Yeah. What do you think about the highlights that you saw, Tim?
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's okay. He's good. Yeah. Is that good enough for you when
It's
like
right.
the
It's
It's like
I'm happy. I'm happy.
It's like I get to sit next to you. You know what I mean? Like I get it. You know. What about you? You have an opportunity. You looked up to this man. You aspired, probably wanted to be this man at one point. How's it feel being on the same card as Manny Pacquiao?
It's one hell of a achievement for myself, you know.
Yeah.
To be fighting on a Manny Pacquiao card, that's the number one.
I can't imagine.
I was there 2009 when Manny fought against Miguel Cotto.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Actually,
and I was near the tunnel and I went, Manny, and he looked up and went like this. And I was like, yes.
But did he do that to you or did he do that to the 30
he was doing it to
people?
me. He was doing it to me.
Sure?
I was screaming. I made sure I was
Your
screaming.
heart was like, oh my God, he just said hi to me.
And I remember I had the Pacquiao shirt and it was good times.
Yeah. Tim, we got to talk about this fight. You got Sebastian Fundora coming up. And first and foremost, for me, I kind of feel like I understand you at this point, but it could have been anybody else. Of course, it could have been Keith Thurman. Why take the rematch with Sebastian Fundora?
WBC title, back on the throne, and to be doing it on a card, MGM Grand with Manny there. So I think that's it's the biggest stage of them all. So I think that's why I went down this option.
You know Australia watches everything that you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fight was announced that you're fighting Sebastian Fundora, and more hearts than not dropped. Oh my God, he's getting back in the ring with Sebastian Fundora. The questions, has it been long enough? You know, where's his confidence at? Where's his momentum at and things of that nature? How do you convince your people that it's been enough time for you and you're ready for Sebastian Fundora?
Well, you know, any champion, if they go down, they have to go up. And this is my chance for redemption and my chance to get back to the throne. So I'm ready mentally, physically, and I will get the job done.
Manny, you've had great after great after great moments in the ring. A few moments that didn't go your way. How have you been able to get over those moments that didn't go your way?
That's part of boxing. I mean, there's sometimes there's a failure, but at the end of the day, it's just you. Like just you who will realize everything, what you did in your training, in your preparation, everything like that. But at least you understand, and the most important, you understand where you have we call this miss or lack of preparation.
Yeah. You're 46 years old now, going into the Hall of Fame next week, and now you have a fight coming up with Mario Barrios. When have you been thinking about coming back, or has this fight just come up for you?
You know, when I announced retirement 4 years ago, I feel like I'm so sad and was crying, like emotional
Yeah.
because of turning the passion that you grow up. But later on, it's good for me because it's give my body rest for how many years been in boxing. I started 12 years old in boxing and then nonstop, and I able to stop like I retired 4 years. So I able to rest my body, and good thing for me because I always do exercise every day, and I realized that I can still have a fight, and I have still have the speed and power, stamina, everything like that, and passion.
So even though you've been retired for 4 years, you've still been working and training and things
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I've been playing basketball, badminton, and sometimes gym. I have my own gym in my house, basketball court also.
Yeah.
So
It's been told to me the only other time a fighter was going into the International Boxing Hall of Fame and took a fight immediately after. Do you know who that is? Sugar Ray Leonard is the only other fighter that was going into the Hall of Fame and decided to take a fight after going into the Hall of Fame, as close to the Hall of Fame as you are. Is this fight with Mario Barrios, what's it about? Is it about history? What's this fight for?
I think this is about continuing my career and about history because this is breaking my record, my own record. Although right now I'm the oldest welterweight champion, but I want to break that record to become a world champion again.
Now, I know about some of your records, but what is this record that you're breaking now?
You know, to get a award in Hall of Fame and then
Yeah.
come back and become a world champion like that. So it's the first time.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Is this something you're gonna do when you're 46? Is this something you're gonna do when you're 36?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I think 46 is a crazy age to think that he's coming back and coming not just off for a normal fight, but fighting for a world title, and to know that you've already achieved everything and you're in the Hall of Fame. I think it's inspiring. There's a lot of 45-year-olds that should be getting up from the couch and doing some exercise.
So I'll ask you first. There's a lot of people, man, he's 46, hasn't been in the ring in years. There's a lot of people that are worried for this man. How do you feel about him fighting at 46?
Look, it's a tough question, you know. There should be worry because in any fight you go to, you have to have some sort of danger, you know, but you have to have some sort of confidence.
Right.
But Manny knows himself, he knows his body and what he's gone through. If there was anyone that can do it, it's this guy.
Be that guy,
You know,
right?
it's this guy.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Manny? Any concerns? Any worry?
You know, I like your question, like about concern about myself and everything like that. I know, okay, so, of course, if there's something wrong with me, and especially my preparation or the way I move, become slower like that, I don't want to exit the fight. I'm not gonna fight anymore. But I still have that. Like I said, you know, I understand what is boxing. Boxing is so hard, difficult sports, and I understand that, and that's why my reason is I still have that fire. I still have that speed, power, and of course you drive to work hard. I'm enjoying training hard. I'm doing workout like that. So
You got Sebastian Fundora. First one didn't go your way. The list kind of goes on. What's this fight look like?
Just smart, strategic. Hopefully, no blood.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I do that, I get the job done.
So, what's gonna be different this time?
Smarter, and being able to know when to put it on.
Yeah. Which fight taught you that? The fight with Fundora or the fight with Martizalea?
I think the biggest lessons you learn from the mistakes you make.
Yeah.
So I think from both fights.
Yeah. What about you, Manny? You think that? You think you learn best from the mistakes?
Oh yeah, every time I lost, every time I did mistake, I study that and learn about what I am lacking for that moment.
What does this fight with you and Mario Barrios look like? What do you think? How do you think the fight's gonna play out?
This is like a Margarito fight or De La Hoya fight. He's taller than me, so I have I'm not going to take easy. Like I have to train hard, undergo like what I did before, like the speed, power, stamina, everything like that. You know me how I train.
you yes, sir, I do. Have you had a chance to see Mario and talk to him?
Yeah, I met this morning.
Yeah, okay.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Does that affect the way you feel about him in the fight at all?
No, he's smiling like that. He's a nice.
You used to always say, "I'm just doing my job." I haven't heard you say that in a long time. You used to say, "I'm just doing my job."
I said what I said is like this. Like, yes, this is gonna be a good fight. I mean, I hope that the people will enjoy.
Yeah.
The fans will be happy.
Yeah.
On July 19. We will do our best. I will do my best.
Yeah.
I will not accept this fight if I don't have that talent anymore.
Sure, of course. And then, of course, for you, every fight there's a statement that needs to be made. What's the statement that needs to be made in this vengeance fight?
Yeah, I think domination. You know, not just win, but to do it in a spectacular fashion.
You know, people feel like the fight changed after the cut, and you were in a dominant position before the cut. Is it about duplicating what you did that first one? I
remember moments, and I remember I want to pick off from those moments and feel that, and completely be in the moment, in the present, not thinking about anything else.
Well, there it is. You have the co-main and the main event, Manny Pacquiao and Tszyu. You can catch it right there Sunday, July 20th, right there on Australia's home for big boxing, Main Event.
Appreciate it, Manny. Thank you for having me on your card.